So this Winston Project might be a little hard to explain, might be a little out there, might not even make sense for a lot of you. So let's backtrack real quick. We're gonna have to make it quick. It's cold out here, but isn't the view amazing? Winston, the little goat, was born during an unfortunate circumstance. As some of you might know, his mom, Moo, had an emergency C-section and unfortunately didn't make it. Now Winston lives here on our farm. Used to live back that way, but now is living in the barn with a sister. For a while there, the community, the village, was wondering why Winnie, his sister, gets all the attention. You know, roses and cupcakes and daily walks in the grass and all that. And unfortunately, in farm life, a lot of the boys don't get a lot of love. You know, think about the chickens that you might hear in the background. You need one rooster for like every 10 girls. In the goat world, we have, what, 3 or 4 breeding bucks for all the girls. The boys just don't get the love. Winston is an amazing little goat. He's here, he's now living in Cassie's castle with his sister. And it's time for him to shine. Just because this goes outside the goat world into the human world. Just because your life might not be going the way you planned it or the way society says it should go, you know, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a little white picket fence on a little bit of land in the suburbs. No, not everybody's life goes like that. Look at Winston, he lost his mom. It doesn't mean he can't have a good life. Look at me, I could barely read. And we could keep going. Divorced family, maybe never met your father. You could have so many different things that have gone on in your life, but it doesn't mean things can't turn around. Winston is going to be a great big goat. He's probably going to be, don't quote me on this, the only weathered boy that's a neutered boy that lives in this barn with all the girls. Eventually, they will all live together. I think that's more up to Liz, not me. But in the end, Winnie and Winston are together, even though bad things have happened. So about a month ago, we bought a new car. And during that process of buying that new car, we wanted to get the windows tinted just a little darker to block the sun. And it just so happened that we ended up putting our appointment on a Saturday. And why does that make a difference? Because if the appointment was done during the week, we would park in front of the building. They would take our car, they would do the tinting, and they would deliver it back. But because we did the appointment on a Saturday, we had to drive around the back of the building. And that's where we discovered the new project, the Winston Project. I ran a little clip in the teaser, and you might have picked up on it, and I don't think anybody noticed. So I'm gonna take basically most of the footage used in that teaser and show you what we're working on.
Keep it simple, keep it sweet. Here's a line I heard somewhere. You feel the ground under your feet. It can take you anywhere. Chasing shadows with you. Let's get broken, then we fade.
Oh, there it goes.
Sometimes you think the feeling
We thought about doing that in ours, pushing it into a horse trailer, but it wouldn't fit. We measured.
build a bridge right to the shore. All that could have been talk and would have been walks. He never done much for help. Get on your feet and run. Too much temper, too much speed. burning candles on our own. If we get to where we're going now, we can always come back home. In times of anger, feeling hope, find that light under the door, build a bridge right to the shore. All that could have been talk and would have been walks, they never done much for help. Get on your feet and roll.
Oh, check the key. Is it in there? It's in there. Okay, the key's in there. Yeah, you gonna get that out?
Keep it simple.
Right, why don't we
Keep
come see it in the morning when it's a little warmer?
Yeah, you won't be in school, but still. He's not gonna
leave.
leave it alone. He's gonna try to turn the key, see what happens.
Feel that ground.
I don't even think it's gonna light up because we didn't have the key.
It can take you anywhere.
Meet Winston. Isn't he gorgeous? So, we found this guy in the back of that building. He's covered now because it like snowed. And it's just gonna be an amazing, fun project. Winston here, the VW, by the way, Volkswagen Bug, 1979 Volkswagen Bug that we picked up for a extremely good price. He's actually in relatively good condition. We've never started him. We have a story from the owner, and it goes back to like helping people out. He helped his brother. There was a big long story there. It was his brother's car, and now it was his car because he helped his brother out, and then he got it. And unfortunately, Winston got pushed between the shipping containers because he just one day wouldn't start, which means he wasn't perfect, right? He wouldn't start. He was kind of in the way, so he got pushed aside, but he's amazing. So we took him. And we're like, we're gonna bring him back to life. Tyler's super excited. Even Jake was super excited. And Jace and me and Liz and Quinn and Olivia, we're all super excited about Winston. He's a convertible, 1979 Super Beetle convertible, technically fuel injected, but we might change that to dual carburetor. It's just gonna be fun. It is one of the first projects on the farm that we are doing not for the money. It is not, let's fix it up and see if we can turn a profit. No, this is a hobby. This is fun. Now, any video where we work on Winston and like do jobs is gonna show up on my channel, so I don't clog this farm family channel with a bunch of car videos. Those are gonna end up over there. So if you wanna be really close to this Winston project, if you wanna hang out with Winston in the barn, obviously stick here. If you wanna learn about Winston the car, hang out over on my channel, which you can find at the bottom of the screen. Super simple. And now it's gonna be confusing. We got a Winston Bug and a Winston Goat. We got a Billy UTV and a Billy Goat way over there. He's not actually a Billy Goat, he's just named Billy. I don't know if you guys are excited about it. It's kind of weird. It kind of goes against that, like he was shoved in the corner. He was put inside these shipping containers. His roof is broken, so if he stayed out there longer, he probably would have ended up at a dump. We're bringing him back to life. Somebody out there is gonna love him, just like somebody out there loves you. Oh God, that was corny. But you know what I mean. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to fit into society's like 100, remember when I Googled it? Google says I should weigh 170 something pounds, 100, yeah, right. 207, and proud of it. After last night's Chinese food, probably 209. It was Quinn's birthday yesterday. We'll get into that in another video, but that's the Winston Project. Hopefully you guys aren't all worried. The Winston Goat's not going anywhere. If you come down for goat snuggles, you'll be able to see Winston. You could take a look at him as he progresses throughout the years and gets redone. Then we get a new top on him and stuff like that. Maybe someday I'll get Winston the Goat into Winston the car and take a picture. That'll be a challenge, but we'll try. It's cold out here. I'm gonna go back inside. You guys enjoy your day. The goat's not going anywhere. And this is gonna be so much fun.
Keep it simple, keep it sweet. Here's a line I heard somewhere. Feel the ground under your feet. It can take